What's up, man? Let me take you for a little spin, man. Show you what it feel like.
I gotta go make these drop-offs.
Man, you think you're the only one out here working, B?
Gotta make drop-offs too, B.
Come on, man, get in, man. I ain't taking no for an answer, man.
Come on. Get in. I'm not taking no for an answer. Welcome to the 290 Moe podcast. I'm Mo. Thanks to everybody for listening. Before we get into today's episode, just a few quick announcements. I don't even know if I want to call them announcements. I really haven't even decided what I'm gonna continue to call it. But this Sunday, April 25th, is the first annual Support Thy Neighbor pop-up shop presented to you by Mon-Wed-Friday and the 290 Moe podcast. So everybody make sure you come out and support your boy and your girl. This is an event that we plan to have annually, every 2 months. Every other month. Yeah, every other month. So, definitely tune in. Vendors, if you know any dope vendors, if you just like to shop black and buy black, if you want to shop black and buy black, come on out to the Support Thy Neighbor pop-up shop this Sunday, April 25th. 7451 West Madison Street, and that's Forest Park, Illinois. So make sure you guys come out, support your boy, support your girl. Outweigh 290 Moe podcast will definitely be in the building, and that's gonna be from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So it's gonna be a lot of dope vendors in the building. Fetish Adult Entertainment, True Word Clothing, I already told you about Outweigh. We got Sukar, Body Basics, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dope vendors gonna be in the building, so make sure you come out, support, spend a little bread. And who knows, you might be on the episode of the 290 Moe podcast, so definitely come out. Now, I'm gonna just go ahead and say this was a busting ass weekend, man, and I know a lot of this stuff didn't happen over the weekend, but I'm just gonna go ahead and call this last week, 2 weeks, week and a half. I'm just gonna call that shit the weekend on Shorty, because even though Chicago is, you know what I'm saying, at times a wild place to live, a wild place to be, Chicago really been showing their ass, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I was just telling like one of my homies, man, this might be, you know what I'm saying, the summer might be chill, you know what I'm saying? Cause motherfuckers up right now, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers up, motherfuckers going OT, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got some money in their pocket, so they ain't, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers low, you know what I'm saying? But Chicago gotta show their ass like Chicago show their ass. So, for today on the 290 Moe podcast, I'm gonna give you all, my Adam Toledo reaction to the police involved shooting involving Adam Toledo and the Chicago Police Department. I'm gonna give y'all my reaction on that as well as my reaction on the folks releasing the names and addresses of the PPP loan recipients. When I first heard about it, I thought it was funny. Now that I sat down and thought about it, I'm not sure how funny that is anymore. And then we're gonna end it talking about the very tragic shooting death of Jaslyn Adams. So go ahead, buckle up. These are all topics too that I asked for feedback, not feedback, but I asked for people to join the conversation on social media, because there was a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, with their opinions and their 2 cents. But it's another thing too about social media that you gotta realize and you gotta understand is a lot of people say things on social media that they saw somebody else say, you know what I'm saying? So they following somebody else. So a lot of people can't step to this type of platform, or they not able to articulate themselves in a way that they know would be acceptable to be listened to on this type of platform. So I didn't get any feedback for that outcall, but hopefully in the future, maybe it's a part 2 and we'll do it that way. But for now, it's just me with my thoughts, my reactions on these topics, and we're gonna get into it. All right, so first of all, I'm gonna just start with the video. I watched the video probably 3 to 5 times. From what on the night they released it to the public. Now, from what I remember from the video, it's not something that I, photographically, stored in my memory or nothing, but I always, I notice I see a lot of people say, they say they not gonna watch the video at all. And that's cool. You don't have to watch the video, but everybody's already giving their unprofessional opinion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta be the last motherfucker with opinion if you're not even gonna watch the video. So if you're not even gonna watch the video, I feel like you one of them people that shouldn't even speak on the situation at all. But, not like I said, but I don't hold the rules on who can speak and when to speak. That's just my feelings on the situation. But like I said, I seen the video, it started with 12 in the car just driving, walk the bop. From all the reports and all the news that's been put out, supposedly, 12 got a reading on the shot spotter, walk the bop. Also later came out that the 21-year-old that Adam was with was the one that fired the shots that alerted the shot spotter. But anyway, it got 12, driving. Looked like he driving like a cowboy, like 12 drive, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what we here for. But he driving and, there's no sound till he get up on Adam. But before he gets to Adam, he jumps out the car. He bumps into somebody, throws him on the ground. That ends up to be the 21-year-old dude that was tossing the shots. Boom. He in the alley, chasing Adam. Adam's running. Boom. Now, if you just watch the video on real time, you can't really see the gun at all from what I remember on Shorty. You can't really see it at all in real time, you know what I'm saying? So, basically, if you watch the video on real time, it looked like he just running. You know what I'm saying? He stopped, he turned around. Soon as he turned around with his hands up, he boom on Shorty. Looked like it was a heart shot too on Shorty because it was blood everywhere like that motherfucker was pumping out. So it looked like he shot him directly in the heart. I'm not sure exactly where he shot him at, but it was he instantly fell to the ground and, in a lifeless fashion, and it looked bad from the jump for Adam. So, like I said, that's how the video started and that's how it ended. With that being said, what do y'all really expect these 12s to do? You know what I'm saying? Like these 12s, they not like RoboCop or iRobot, no shit like that. When they see a suspect, shit don't freeze. They don't got special glasses. They'll be like, this motherfucker 13. He really ain't gonna shoot his heart rate saying he a bitch or walk the bop, shit like that. They don't got that type of, ain't that type of technology exists. You know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of people talking about like, how you gonna shoot a 13-year-old? Hey, you put yourself in this 12 shoes for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And fuck the police, by the way. But you don't know if this shorty 13 or 18. All you know is they was over here shooting and it's a man running with a gun. The last time you seen his hands, he had a gun. You tell him to stop, he turn around with his hands up. I don't know if that's murder. But we definitely gonna get into that a little bit down the line. But the next question I do want to pose is CPD up to their same old dirty tricks? Because from what it sounds like and from the information that I, gather, it sounds like they tried to cover it up. Because from all the reports that was released, it wasn't released that Adam was 13 until 4 days after the shooting. They didn't even want to release the body cam footage, trying to use some bullshit ass law because he a minor or some shit. And it wouldn't be nothing new for them to do. Nothing new. So it smelt a little fishy. And I'm not one of them people calling for Lori Lightfoot's job because of the Adam Toledo situation. You can go on my sites. You can go on all my podcasts, whatever my podcast is on. I called for Lori Lightfoot's job 3 months ago. I said she needed to be fired 3 months ago. Where the fuck was y'all antennas at? Ain't shit changed in Chicago crime-wise. She need to been gone. Just like any one of us, anybody else in this world, when you don't do your job to satisfactory, what happened? You gotta find a new job, but you ain't gonna find no job. How many passes she gonna get? I heard a great idea posed by, I forget what group it was, but they was on WGN for a second, and they posed a good idea. And what they were saying was that you should stop foot chases altogether. You know what I'm saying? Put them in that category as far as like high speeds and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like for instance, like with high speeds, you know what I'm saying? You put, when you go high speed, you put the public at large in danger. And these cops, a lot of times when they gotta chase a motherfucker in with violence, on shorty, them cops be mad as hell. On shorty, I just had to chase you, woo, on shorty. A lot of them be out of shape, fat, lazy, on shorty, just be waiting to the end of the shift. Now they gotta chase you. When he catch you, he gonna beat your ass. When he catch you, he gonna put that billy club on your head. So they was like saying, based off their research, a lot of percent, like I want to say they said like 30% of foot chases end in violence from the police. And just thinking about it, that kind of makes sense. On short, if you can't catch him, leave him alone. Ever, what sense is it to chase a man with a gun? If he's running from you, if he didn't just kill nobody, ain't no point in chasing no man with a gun. Cause you don't know exactly when he gonna turn around. You don't know exactly when and what the fuck he gonna do. Or you might just get your ass burnt. So it's like, does it even make any sense to chase motherfuckers nowadays? Now, we're gonna go from 12 and go to the parents and the adults around the situation. Do you have a son? For my people with sons, for my people with children, period. At 13, should you know when, where, and what your 13-year-old child is doing at all times? Parents, let me ask that question again. Because I see a lot of people, they jump straight on the side of Adam, you know what I'm saying? Like saying the police was 100% wrong. And I don't think that's true. You know what I'm saying? I don't think 12 was right, but I don't think it was first degree murder. Now, if you have for my people with kids, should you know when, where, and what your 13-year-old is doing at all times? Now I hear and I've seen a few people like, well, he snuck out. His parents didn't know where he was at. Walked the bop. He stole the gun. Woo woo. Okay, that's fine. Kids do bad shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if this could be a straight A student and they can fuck up and do some drastic shit. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I give you that. Nobody's perfect under the sun. Woo out the bop. We all human. Gotcha. Perfect. But should you know if your 13-year-old son is friends with a 21-year-old? Should you know if your 13-year-old daughter is friends with a 21-year-old? As a parent of a 13-year-old, should you know if your son or if your daughter hangs out with a 21-year-old man when they're outside your house? Is that information you should know? I feel like it is. I have a son and he's not 13, he's 3 months, but I feel like at 13 I should know his exact whereabouts. And if he happens to slip out and some shit happens, I feel like I should be the one responsible. I'm responsible for him. Ain't nobody else responsible for him but me. Because you see what happens when you leave the police responsible for your children. You think the police gonna bring your kids home safe when they sneak out? You see what the police do to your kids when they sneak out. So I'm gonna ask that question one more time and I'm gonna move on. At 13, boy or girl, should you know when, where, and what your 13-year-old is doing at all times? And if your 13-year-old boy or girl is hanging out with a 21-year-old when they're outside your house, is this information that you should know? And if you don't know, are you at fault at all? Come on, man. Y'all know y'all talking to Mr. Self-Accountability here. So 12 be held responsible? Yes. Is it first degree murder? No. Is it manslaughter? I would say yes. But let's get technical, guys. I'm not no type of judge. I don't work in no judicial system anyway. You know what I'm saying? No way, shape, form, or fashion. But from my understanding, murder is premeditated attempt to kill. You know what I'm saying? From my perspective, from me watching the video, it looked like he had a split decision to make and he made the wrong decision. You gotta be quicker than that on shorty. He had a split decision to make and he made the wrong decision. And that also goes for Adam. Adam made a split decision to make and he made the wrong decision on shorty. You got a gun and the police got the ups on you, don't move. Follow their exact instructions and you still might get shot. And it's fucked up, but that's not even a decision that a 13-year-old should be in a position to even have to process in the first place. And that's what I'm trying to tell a lot of these people who immediately jump on a bandwagon saying that the police was wrong and just wrong. People ain't even seen the video. Adam should have not been in that situation in the first place at 13. Even if he did want to sneak out, he should not want to sneak out to want to go gangbang, because that's what the fuck he was doing. He was outside with his 21-year-old homie gangbanging. It happens every day in Chicago. Come on, y'all. Let's stop acting like Little Village isn't a historical gang-ridden neighborhood. Historically. On shorty. Come on, y'all. Self-accountability. Who really should be held responsible? Because when I sit back and think about it, I don't know where the gun came from. I heard a rumor. I don't have any facts on this. I heard a rumor. Don't go repeating saying I got facts on this. Y'all heard it on 290 Moe, but I heard a rumor that he snuck and stole the gun out of the house as well. And if that's the case, the parents should be lucky that they're not getting charged with anything. Because who is responsible for that gun? There's multiple ways to secure a gun. You can break it down. You can lock it up. You can put it in a safe. There's no way a 13-year-old should have access to your firearm. So who really holds ultimate responsibility for the death of Adam? I don't put it on solely on 12. 12 had a split decision to make. They made the wrong decision. Adam had a split decision to make. He made the wrong decision. He shouldn't even been in a position to make the decision in the first place. So before I move on, this is all I'm going to say about this. Parents, please know what the fuck your children, like your kids, 13-year-old, you're a child. Know what the fuck your 13-year-old is out here doing. Know who your 13-year-old is out here hanging out with. Know what your 13-year-old is out here doing with their free time. Know what your 13-year-old is out here doing, putting on social media. On shorty, before his parents, and it seemed like, I'm not sure, cause you know what I'm saying, I didn't follow all the media coverage of the situation, but it was like at one point, you know what I'm saying, they had his family had the my baby syndrome. You on that, my baby. And then y'all see the video of how he out in these trenches, in his trencherous, and now y'all don't got nothing to say. But like I say about a lot of these situations, man, I ain't playing with death. Ain't nothing funny about this. It's a fucked up situation all around. Rest in peace to Adam. And we're going to move on to the next topic, man. And for the next topic, we got, Man, they released the PP loan name recipients, man. That's wild. Now, when I first heard the news, you know what I'm saying? If you follow me on social media, you probably saw my reaction to when I first heard the news. When I first heard the news, I immediately jumped to social media and my response was, hey, everybody relax. At least it's not a hit list, man. You know what I'm saying? It's worst list that you can be on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, excuse me. What's so bad about being on the 20K list shit? On Shorty. Hey, your boy was supposed to be on that. No. But for real though, I want to be on a 20K list on Shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, like, who gives a fuck on Shorty? But the thing is, like, so I jump on social media. I'm like, man, they, at least it's not a hit list. Everybody relax. Cause you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was up in arms and shit, walked about, woo. But my man, Mo man hit me up. He like, church. He like, nah, that is a motherfucking hit list, Shorty. They got motherfuckers whole address look on that bitch. I'm damn on Shorty. So I had to jump right back on social media. And this time it didn't seem so funny on Shorty. I had to let a couple motherfuckers know it is a hit list on Shorty. They got the whole address to the exact door if you live in an apartment building. So, a lot of people might want to consider relocating or making sure you got your PPP pipe on you, okay? Because that your low is definitely out here on Shorty. If you got that 20K look, they got your location on Shorty. So if you got them type of problems in the streets, you might want to work on your instruments of defense. All right. But yeah, like I said, they released the recipients of the PPP loans. And I was, like I said at the beginning of the show, I was just telling my homie how this summer might be cool, Shorty, cause it's a lot of motherfuckers going OT that never been OT before on Shorty. And it's a lot of people going OT, period. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people with money in their pocket who ain't never had money before or who ain't never had money in a minute. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people with money in their pocket, period. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody up. There's people with money in their pocket that already had money in their pocket. So everybody up, you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't be no problem. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got they old beats. It's an old beast that's never gonna die, whop the slap. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling my homie, like, overall, this summer should be cool. Like, numbers should be down all across the board. You know what I'm saying? And then this shit happened. Oh, sure. And so they dropped the list, you know what I'm saying? And the list probably been accessible, you know what I'm saying? Just knowing how these white people is, man. The list probably been accessible to certain people, you know what I'm saying? Certain lenders, you know what I'm saying? Certain agencies type shit, Alphabet Boys type shit. But I wouldn't be surprised if the list had been available, but it seemed to hit social media all at one time like an explosion, and social media with everything, like it does everything, went crazy. So, them white people know that shit was gonna turn the city up when they released that list, or when that shit went viral like that on Shorty. Like, it's too many people out here on people money, on late on rent, all type of goof ass shit. But, I ain't even gonna flash, man. If I know your government, I looked you up, man. On Shorty. So if I know your government, you got 20K, I know about it, man. Y'all crazy, man. I mean, let me let y'all know right now, man. And I'm gonna tell you, and I don't get no fuck on Shorty, cause you know what I'm saying? What a motherfucker got in their pocket don't affect me in no way, shape, form, or fashion unless you owe me bread. But other than that, I don't get no fuck on Shorty. But it was just funny, and it's some things that this is released supposedly that's not funny that's connected to this list. You know? Hey, but you know who else was beating them lists down on Shorty? Baby mamas and landlords on Shorty. Let a baby mama find out you ain't been doing what you was supposed to been doing and you had 20K on Shorty. Bum ass. And I'm already knowing these niggas like that on Shorty. And the landlords, I was just telling my homie the other day, Shorty, I know motherfuckers ain't paid rent in a year. On Shorty, landlord running to that motherfucking site like, damn, on Shorty probably sent you a screenshot of that shit like, damn, you got 20 and you can't pay your rent on Shorty. Motherfuckers ain't paid rent since coronavirus came out on Shorty. So if I know your government, I looked you up. You think I did when I did. You think I don't know and I know. I'm sure you up and you ain't investing in your boy. It's all good. It's all good. But like I said, I personally don't give a fuck who got the 20K. It's just the weird shit for me on Shorty. It's just the weird shit for me. Like I said, I don't give a fuck who got what in their pocket, what they did to get it, what the bop. It don't affect me. It don't pay my bills. It don't do for my kids. I don't give a fuck. It's the weird shit for me on Shorty. Like the motherfuckers who, it's motherfuckers real life. Chicago a crazy ass chasing. That's why I always tell people, Shorty, Chicago a chasing ass city, Shorty. Motherfuckers be chasing that shit for no reason other than for the clout on Shorty. Motherfuckers, they just want the clout, Shorty. On Shorty. But like I said, it's the weird shit for me. Like the motherfuckers saying that they didn't get it. On Shorty. Like motherfucker real live tell you like walk the bop, yeah, ooh, I ain't get it, ooh, I ain't gonna do that shit, ooh, the whole time on Shorty. Up, name on the list on Shorty. Motherfucker, you did it twice on Shorty, but you ain't do it. On Shorty. The people that owe me money up right now on Shorty. Yeah, you owe me a funky $100 on Shorty. I can't get my 100, you got 20. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the type of nigga that's gonna ask for no money on Shorty. You know you owe me. And whatever consequences come from that, that's where it come from on Shorty. We ain't gotta do no, come on, man. I know me. This the only talking I do, 290 Moe every. I was finna say every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but that's just a Hidden City Radio League, you know, cause everything else, I'm gonna just drop whenever it's on my heart. But like I said, man, it's people, you know what I'm saying, that owe motherfuckers money that's up, you know what I'm saying, acting like they broke on Shorty, acting like they just been getting blessings on Shorty. Whole time they up 20K, acting like they broke, can't get a homie $100 back on Shorty. Niggas wild, man. But like I said, that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? It's the weird shit for me, you know what I'm saying? Even for the people, it's motherfuckers that told me straight up in my feeling, like talking about they got the nab on Shorty. Talking about they got denied how much they really need it, how motherfuckers up, it's fucked up, they can't get it. Shorty, you on the list. What you mean? You don't know you on the list? You ain't know you ain't know they put 20K in your account on Shorty. They put the whole address. They even put the bank they deposit the damn money into on Shorty. This ain't you, this ain't your bank? On Shorty. That's what I'm talking about. It's the weird shit for me. Like, why lie on Shorty? If it's to the point that you gonna lie about getting 20K, don't even bring this shit up. Don't even talk about that shit. But that's why we trying to tell y'all, man, Chicago is one chasing ass city. A motherfucker do anything just to feel like they a part of some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to feel like they not being left out of some shit. Even for some dumb shit. You hear me? And I'm not saying the PPP loan is dumb. All I'm saying, I'm not saying shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not saying shit about it. It's just the weird shit for me like that. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. Like, damn, I gotta watch you. There's a snake in my boot looking ass on Shorty. Now, before I move on to the last topic, it's just one more thing I want to say about this. Like jokingly, you know what I'm saying? I was saying like they released the list. Ooh, them, they. I'm starting to think they did that shit on purpose, as in the white man on Shorty. Like, they knew what that shit was gonna cause. Like, why would you know what I'm saying, come on, man, it's Chicago, Shorty. Like, even if, you know what I'm saying, like, just to know your next door neighbor probably got 20K and you over fucked up, you ain't got 20 cents, but your next door neighbor got 20K. Why would you put that type of information on the internet? On Shorty, like, now when I sit back and think about it, I think like motherfuckers know what I know. Like, I was just telling my homie, like, Joe, the city finna might be cool this summer on Shorty. And the white man just like, hell no, on Shorty. Turn this bitch up. Release the list. Break the glass. Release the list on Shorty. Turn this bitch up. These niggas too calm on Shorty. But man, everybody stay safe. If your name on that list and you feel like you a target, man, switch your location. And keep your head up, man. Everybody else, they got their 20K and they good. Let me hold some. on Shorty. But that's all I gotta say on that, man. If you want to reach out to me, all my contact information is in the description of this podcast or video, whatever you may be watching. The 290 Moe podcast is available everywhere you may listen to podcasts, and it's also available on Hidden City Radio every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now we're going to slide on to our last topic, man. I'm going to just start by saying rest in power to Jaslyn Adams, man. The 7-year-old princess is gone way too fucking soon on shorty. Gone by some bitch shit, by some bitch niggas, by a bitch situation that's fucked up all around. Now, ain't no justification. Don't tell me that shit. Ain't no justification for shooting a 7-year-old girl 6 times. Ain't no justification for it. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. There's no justification for it. Even if it was an accident, you fucked up. It's still, the accident don't justify the situation. That's not for her, never was for her, and whoever did it deserves to die. Now, you will never hear me make a case ever on here. And I'm Mr. Self-accountability, but I'm also Mr. You innocent until you proven guilty. But you will never on this podcast or on any other platform hear me make a case for a child killer or a child molester. You will never hear me make a case for a child killer or a child molester. A child killer or a child molester deserves death. A child killer or a child molester deserves death. And I will be honored to be a part of that. But this ain't about me. But I don't think they deserve second chances. I don't think they deserve rehab. I don't think they deserve life in jail. I think they deserve death. Ain't no rehabilitation for no shit like that. There's no rehabilitation for no shit like that. You got to get them out the way before they do it again. Plain and simple. And if you do it to man, you will never see a courtroom. You will never see a jail cell. As long as I'm breathing. Now, with all that out the way, it's back to Mr. Self-accountability himself. Now, this is Chicago. Would y'all do me this favor, please? Would y'all really do me this favor? And it be lame shit too. Like it be lame, like a motherfucker. Like no cap for my people who ain't in Chicago. For my people that's in Iraq, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker will real loud clown you for not having tents on your window. A motherfucker will try to clown you for not having tents on your window, shorty. A motherfucker will try to clown you for not having tents on your window. A motherfucker will try to say that you in the way cause you don't got no tents on your window. You in the way cause your windows ain't tinted. Like a motherfucker can't stop and wait to see who the fuck get out this car. Like a motherfucker went camping to wait to see who the fuck got in this car. Like there's not other, let me tell you, there wasn't other means of getting people location before the PPP loan list was dropped. Chicago. Tinted windows are not bulletproof. Breaking news. I'm sorry to tell y'all. If you didn't know, Big Mo is letting y'all know tinted windows are not bulletproof at all. Not even 5%. 5% don't mean they 5% bulletproof. Alright, I need y'all to stop that because a lot of shit could be avoided. Motherfuckers be thinking they low and they really be putting themselves in the way because they windows tinted. And they think they safe because they low behind the tent. Hey, my mans, a bullet gonna go straight through that bitch, through them tents, like it come through a regular window. Alright? You just can't get tents. You gotta move different too. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Miss Accountability in the building. Tinted windows ain't bulletproof. So her pops Twiller, you know what I'm saying? He is a Chicago recording artist. And if you listen to my content, if you be around me, if you know me personally, you know one of the things that I say is being a recording artist, being a rap artist in Chicago is one of the most dangerous professions that you can be in. Being a drill rapper in Chicago is one of the most dangerous professions that you can be in. It's probably the most dangerous, real life, on shorty, especially if you ain't got no money. You out here talking about people, dead relatives and shit, and you ain't got no fucking money to move around. You out here talking about dead people and sleeping in somebody else's house. And my point in saying that is, I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying that if that's what you choose to do, you gotta move a little differently. If you a rapper, if you a drill rapper in Chicago, if you talk about dead people, if you rap about dead people, if you rap about people, dead relatives, if you talk about blocks that's named after dead people, you are no longer a regular civilian. You can no longer do regular shit. Once you get on the internet, once you get on TV, once you get on social media talking about somebody dead relative, somebody dead cousin, brother, auntie, cousin, sister, niece, nothing, you can't get on social, you can't walk around this bitch like you untouchable. You can't walk around this bitch like money make you bulletproof. You can't walk around this bitch like tents make you, like tents and windows is bulletproof glass. So Jaslyn's father just released a music video the day before. After releasing the music video, he tweets and says, the ops probably downstairs waiting on me. The ops probably downstairs waiting on me. And that's the one thing, another thing I like to tell people who really don't know what the fuck going on about Chicago, or even the people who in Chicago who really don't know what the fuck going on. Like, a lot of the shit that happen, it don't be happening for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It be, and like I was saying a little bit about the Adams situation, a lot of these situations, motherfuckers be having that mom baby syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen her daddy music video, shorty. It's 100 blicks in that video. I didn't hear no reports of shots being fired back. It's 100 blicks in your music video, but I didn't hear no reports of no shots being fired back. I mean, I work a 9 to 5. I work in a warehouse. I'm an order selector and I make podcasts. But let me feel anything funny, that bitch gonna be on my lap till I get to my fucking destination. Ready to go. It's gonna be on my lap, ready to go till I make it to my destination. If I feel anything funny, strange when I got my baby in the car with me, and I'm just a regular civilian, y'all. I'm just a podcaster. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. So you being a drill rapper, you just putting out this music video, you knowing the ops probably downstairs waiting on you. You choose to go pick your daughter up and take her to McDonald's? Like, what was your pipe at? Why I didn't hear no reports of no shots being fired back? I understand they flooded that bitch, shorty. But still, if I'm gonna go out, you don't know if you was finna go out neither. If I'm gonna go out, shit, I'm going out blasting, especially if I got my baby in the car. So I just want to say rest in power to Jaslyn, man. Going way too soon in life, taken way too soon by some bitch niggas on some bitch nigga shit, man. To her mother, keep your head up, queen. I know this time is troubling, it's hard. I ain't even gonna cap. And I hate when people say, I know what you feel. I don't know that feeling. I don't ever want to know that feeling. You know what I'm saying? And as a city as a whole, we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. We gotta talk to our homies and the people, our cousins, our nephews, and our brothers that we know that's out here bogus. But I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Like I always say, all my contact information is in the description of this podcast. Wherever you may be listening, wherever you may be watching, whatever opinion, or information that you got, you want to add your 2 cents, hit me up. I'd love to have you on a part 2. 290 Moe podcast at gmail.com or any social media platform. Just type in 290 Moe podcast. I'm gonna come up. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you all for listening. Make sure you like and subscribe. In a minute, gang.